everybody, it's Betty again. I'm hiding out in my car because there are a lot of people in my house, and right now I'm going to talk about lap dances, so I don't want them to hear what I have to say. Um, I've had questions about things like prices and etiquette, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but I have a little disclaimer because everything varies from club to club and then from dancer to dancer. So I don't want anybody to take any of this wrong. This is all kind of based on what I see from night to night. And then the other part of that is that I'm TLC. So I know it's on Facebook and stuff, but if you don't know what that is, I am it's TLC for Tender Love and Care. TLC hostess, which means that I do lap dances all night long instead of getting naked on stage or anything like that. So I'm an employee of the club and not an independent contractor like the dancers, the strippers are. So that's one of the biggest differences between how things work for me and them. Prices would be $15 to get into my club, and then $10 to get a bracelet, which gets you into the private dance area and the suites, and that goes to the club, but you come and go all night long with that bracelet. And then for me, it's $40 per song, or 3 for 100, or you can do a suite for 15 minutes for $125, which is your best deal. And for whatever reason, strippers can actually charge less for lap dances, but they have to charge more for the suites. So I can't negotiate. I have to turn everything that I make back over to the club, and then they pay me. So it's kind of frustrating when people bug me about it because, I'm supposed to give the club $40 and you want to give me $20. So I would have to fork over $20 of my own to cover that. And I'm just not going to do that. And I get frustrated about it. So that's one of the do's. Or don't. That's don't. Do's would be if you see a girl that you like, ask her for a dance. Don't wait on her because, sometimes she doesn't realize that you want to dance from her. And then you'll be waiting all night. Do what she says. She says, smack my ass, smack her ass. She says, sit on your hands, be polite, be respectful, all that normal kind of stuff that you would hopefully do anyway. Tip her for crying out loud. Please tip after private dances because I don't understand how people don't get this, and I know that it's like a concept that people apparently don't get because people come back for dances, so I know that they don't not like them or whatever. But people rarely tip after private dances. And I have to personally claim $10 when I clock out every night. $10 or more in tips. And I rarely get that from private dances. I'll get up on the practice pool and walk around it a few times, and people think that I'm a stripper and they tip me, and that's how I get the tip money that I use for that, really. Which really kind of sucks because it would be a lot better if it came the way it was supposed to and everything worked out the way it was supposed to. But people just don't tip very well. Somebody asked when to tip. You tip after when you're paying her, and if it's good, you tip her well, and if it sucks, then, fine, don't tip her, but don't come back for another dance either, Bring money, obviously. Have a good time. Don'ts would be if you don't want to dance. I know a lot of people have said that they feel rude saying no. Just say no in a polite way. Say I'm waiting on Sugar for a dance. Scarlett's gonna dance for me later, whatever. Don't say maybe or maybe later. You say maybe later, she's gonna come back later, and you're just wasting her time, which is another don't. Just don't waste her time. She's at work. She's trying to make money. Come on, you know this, and I think it's really rude to sit there and talk to a girl for several minutes, knowing the whole time that you're not going to get a dance, and you don't have to cut her off or anything like that, but you can politely say, hey, look, I'm not looking for a dance right now or whatever, and it might be a slow night, and she might be like, cool, well, let's hang out for a little bit or something like that. Lucky dude. But if she is trying to hustle and make her money, then let her know. Be a nice guy. Don't try anything illegal. that she could get in trouble for. Again, I mean, it really always boils down to being a gentleman, being polite and things like that. Because, you know, you won't get kicked out, like, just for doing something stupid, for screwing up. You know, so relax and have fun, but at the same time, we know when you know that you're doing something wrong and you're going to do it anyway. And it does irritate us, and we do call the bouncer, and the bouncer does kick you out at that point. But if the bouncer saw it, and the dancer doesn't call the bouncer or something, you can get her in trouble too. So, you know, find somebody else to do that with. Jeez. I think that's about it. I will probably come back and have more answers to more questions on things like this later. But for now, take that, go to the strip club, and have fun.